What is up, guys? It's Dan the Man, and today I'm back with another episode of me trying to guess the ELO. If you guys haven't watched the first episode, I was pretty far off on my estimate. I overestimated the players' ratings by a lot, like around 500 points. But even though they, in my opinion, played pretty well, so if you want to go check out that video, go ahead and swing over to my channel. It's like one of my most recent video, but I'm gonna go ahead and try another episode, but I've gotten some suggestions that I should try rapid chess, so that way time isn't as big of a factor, because in shorter time controls, the limitation of time can affect the quality of moves, so I'm trying to make it as ELO-based as possible, rather than having the clock as a factor. So I'm going to try to do it with a rapid time control and see if my guesses improve. So just stick around and watch to the end. Again, this is a game I haven't ever seen before. I'm going to be reacting to it live, and this is meant to be for fun. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump straight in here. So this is a 10-minute game, as you can see by the timestamps. All right, so let's go ahead and see. So first off, we get a Scandinavian. All right, knight f3. Okay, this is called the Tennyson Gambit. And I don't know, this gives me two things. Either white is a beginner and forgot the pawn was being attacked, or white is going for the gambit and trying to win quickly. I'm not going to show the lines of the gambit, but just know that it's a trap. So obviously black should take on the pawn. That's by far the best move. Okay, the fact that black did not take is already giving me very low ELO. Either triple digits or low 4 digits, like 1,000, 1,100. Like any person above like 11, 1,200 just takes the pawn without thinking. So maybe they pre-moved this, I don't know, but they didn't pre-move this. They spent 2.5 seconds. So here white spends 18.2 seconds, as you can see on the upper right here. I don't know, this is kind of confusing. Like, spending that long to take, this is probably below 1,000 if I had to guess. Okay, but takes, knight c3, queen d8. All right. Besides that one little mishap about not taking the pawn, this is so far not atrocious. Bishop c4, okay. Good developing move. e6. I maybe would have went bishop f5. That way the bishop isn't blocked in, but this isn't terrible. Okay, what the hell is knight g5? That is just a free knight. Okay, this is 99% below 1,000. I don't even know what knight g5 is. It's just a free knight. The queen can literally just take it. And yeah, this is not a good quality game. Okay, and the thing is, black's already attacking this pawn on g2, so white is totally in trouble. Queen f3. Okay, yeah. Now black has knight d4 here, just attacking everything. The queen and the pawn. Yeah, and this is just by far the best move in my opinion. Okay, queen f5, nothing wrong with that, offering a trade. Now, I wouldn't accept the trade. I would go back to, like, queen d1. But white plays d3, spends 13 seconds. And already, black's life is super easy, because black can just take the queen, and in addition to that, damage white's pawn structure. So not only is black up a piece, but black's going to have a better pawn structure as well. Knight d4. Okay, this actually might be better than taking the queen, because at least you're threatening something else. Although if white takes, you can't actually take here, because I would go king d1 and attack your knight after you recapture my queen. So okay, the queen takes back. All right, boss, as Gotham says. What is that? What is this? I guess it's a counterattack of black's pawn, but that's not helping you. Like, this is just offering more trades. Like, you guys are both going to exchange the c-pawns and have your knights trapped after taking the rooks. Like, white should not be doing that. White is down a piece, and white should not trying to be avoiding trades. Okay, obviously this takes, okay. So yeah, both the knights are stuck. Knight f6. Again, the people aren't really spending too much time. White's only spent a minute, and same with black. So this isn't... People aren't really making the use of the rapid time control. Bishop takes f7. Okay. Well, I mean, black is still totally winning because they have an extra piece. Knight g4, already threatening something else. All right. Okay, what in the world is rook e1? Like, why not just king e2 or rook f1 even? You're just hanging a pawn. And of course, black grabs the wrong one. Like, here, I'd go f3 here and try to trap the other knight. Yeah, this is definitely like 800. This is not good stuff. Okay, rook to e8. Yeah, that's a weird move. Because what does it even threaten? Yeah, I don't know what that does. h5. Okay, and you moved it right back? Like, what is this? What are we doing? g5. Okay, first off, that's a free pawn. Check. King here. Bishop. Okay, wait, what? Why did black just not go... Oh, I guess king d8, you run into bishop takes g5. Yeah, so, yeah, black shouldn't even have pushed g5. Like, if we go back here, why did black push g5? Like, this is not a good game at all. So now, white's not even down a piece anymore. And not to mention, this knight on h2 is stranded if white ever plays f3. Okay, g4. Like, you take away the only square that the knight can run away to. Like, rook h1 is just an auto... Or even bishop f4 check. Just win the knight. White's winning now. You don't do that. Okay, fantastic. Alright, you still have a fork with bishop to f4. Alright, what in the world is g3? You're letting the knight run away. Okay, this is not not a good game at all. I kind of wish I had something more similar to the first episode. Okay. Yeah, this is... Okay, check. Okay, bring the other bishop in. Okay. I have a feeling black's gonna get mated somehow. Okay. So now you're in the line of the rook. So at the very least, you can take on b7 and win a pawn and attack the king. Okay, nice. All right, king to f5. There's got to be some win somewhere. Like, look how exposed the king is. There's 2 bishop checks. There's a rook check. Just find something. Okay, you don't play a check. That's not great. Knight f3. All right, I would go, I don't know, rook f1 maybe. That way you win the pawn. Okay, I don't hit that move either. All right. So if we look at the material here, white's just up 2 pawns. And white can escape with the knight to c7. So white's winning, in my opinion. Bishop takes a7. Okay. I mean, I would have maybe tried to trade the bishops off. Maybe played bishop c5 discovered check or bishop h6 discovered check. But I don't hate that move either. King here. Knight c7. What other plot twists are we going to have? Bishop b4. Oh my god. White hung mate. White hung mate, what are you doing? Rook h1 is literally the only thing black has. Oh my god. White hung mate. Rook h1 and all of black's pieces somehow guard the white king's escape squares. Like, this is not good stuff. Of course, black... Okay, what the hell is bishop c5? Not only do you not find mate, but you hang the bishop 2 different ways. Like, what on earth are we doing? And you don't take it. I know the pain Gotham must feel right now, because this is painful watching this. He doesn't take. Now knight takes f3 is probably the best move, just eliminating black's last chance of winning. And you don't play that. What the hell? Okay. You blunder... Okay, knight takes a1, but the thing is, black can win your knight, or at least trade some pieces off, rook h1. I don't know, I feel like, yeah, rook h1, rook e1, yeah, I think white's still holding here, but just really sloppy technique from both players. Okay, and of course, white hangs the knight. And now black's totally winning because they have this f-pawn. Okay, of course, white hangs the rook. Black misses it. White misses it. g4, king d4. Oh my gosh. What? I'm just going to fast forward here. Okay, so Now it's drawn, probably. Alright, now another blunder. Rook g4, and the king can't guard the bishop anymore. Okay, white misses it. Alright, what the hell is going on? Okay, rook g4 missed again. Rook g4 missed again. Oh, actually here, you're lucky rook b2 doesn't blunder the rook because king f3. Okay, so this is drawn, but I'm sure white's gonna mess this up. Black's gonna mess this up. Okay, fine. Alright. Oh, you hung the rook too? Oh my god, rook h4, and then king f3, rook h3. Oh my goodness. The amount of blunders is, I can't even count them. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. But does black know the king and rook mate? I don't think they do, based on the inferiority of this game. I mean, I don't even understand how these players are thinking. Alright, we're just gonna... I don't think black knows what they're doing because you're not supposed to check in this setup. You're supposed to make a box. Okay, I don't know what that is. Yeah, black does not know what they're doing. Yeah, this is just... I'm not gonna make you guys watch this. I'm just gonna fast forward here. So eventually, I guess there's a 50 move rule. So, we got a draw here. So, yeah, this was a draw. Very bad quality game. I'm going to go ahead and submit, like, 500, because this was just terrible. Let me see. Okay, 365. All right, that was pretty accurate. All right, yeah, that was a really bad game, but it's okay because they're beginners, so not terrible. So if you guys like this game, please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope the game was entertaining with all the blunders. And, yeah, if you like this episode, let me know in the comments, and if I should do more of the rapid versions rather than blitz. And, yeah, let me know what you think of the video. Have a great rest of your day or night. Bye.